Hey, welcome back, YouTube, to our channel here. Hey, if this is your first time coming here, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and also hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. Hey, this is day 2 of our series, ClickBank series with Buck a Day Business. And if you have not seen the first video, I highly recommend you go back. It's right here on my page. Go back, see the first day. There's information that we talked about in that video that would kind of confuse you today if you didn't know about what we were talking about. It's a progressive series that we're doing, so each day there's different things that we're going to be doing and adding on to get to the results that we want to get to. So anyway, with that said, let's get started. Hopefully, if you did watch the first video, you've gotten set up with the ClickBank account and with the myleadgensecret, which is going to be our system that we use to do the emails as well as it's where we're getting our leads from. So with that said, let's move on. Let's go check out our ClickBank account. And you're going to come to this page initially, and once you log in, and you're going to go to your accounts, and then you go to right here. And then you just click on it, and that'll be the name of the account that you actually set up. Then we're going to go to Marketplace. We're going to go right there. And let me open this up just a little bit. There we go. Now, in Marketplace, this is actually where all of the products and services and different things like that people can sell on ClickBank. You can choose anything you want. I highly recommend using the e-business and e-marketing. It ties in well with our leads. As you remember, those leads opted in for online business, things like that. So that's the one I use. You're more than welcome to test or try any of the others. There's thousands of them. You may have a niche that you want to go to and give it a try. That's totally up to you. This is just how I have made some money with ClickBank doing this with my Buck a Day business. So anyway, go to e-business and e-marketing, and all of the, regardless of the niche that you do, again, I highly recommend this one. It's the same thing. It's the same setup, same system. But what you want to do is once you get into the category, you want to go to the sort results by, and then you want to go to Gravity. Now, just quick on that, just so you kind of know what it is. ClickBank Gravity is supposed to tell you how popular the given product is in the market. And the bigger the gravity score, the more popular the product is, and it's all calculated through basically the number of sales, the sales that affiliates actually make. So, I mean, it's a good guide, good range. So we're going to sort by gravity, and then it's going to bring up this list of different items. Now, this one, what we're going to do, this is the system that I've used, and it works, and it's made me money, is start with the first one up here. And what you're going to do is go to right here, you'll see the affiliate page. Now, don't just click on this button. You want to right click and open link in a new tab. Reason we want to do this is that if you click on the link, it's going to replace this page, and we really need to come back here because we have to come back and get our links so we can actually promote it. So that link opened up this page. Now what this is their affiliate page. Don't worry about anything. Don't sign up for anything. Don't do anything like that. All we're looking for is email swipes. Even if it says, you'll have some companies that'll say, hey, sign up to this so that you could do this or promote this. No, don't need to. There'll always be another button that says, nope, I'm already in, I'm already associated or signed up or whatever it says. Anyway, so we're going to go to email swipes. Now this one, there's the email swipes. This one has 10. Now, when there's this many, you want to do at least, half of them, if not more, or do all of them. That's totally up to you. But these are each represent a day. So it's totally up to you, but you definitely want to get through a good portion of them so that you have a little bit of consistency with the product and things like that with the mailings that we're going to be doing. So with that said, open up email number 1 and looky there. There's the subject. Remember I said we're going to copy and paste all this stuff. Right here's the body of the email. And now one thing real quick too, let me make a note. This on the bottom where it says landing page, affiliate link, do not copy that into yours. These links do not have your link on them. So you will not get credit if somebody clicks on this link and buys or does whatever it wants them to do. So with that said, make sure you don't do these on the bottom when you do the copy and paste. So now that's that part of it. Now I'm going to go back here real quick because I want to kind of show you a little bit here, and then we're going to go on to myleadgensecret and actually put one in. So with that said, you're going to hit back to this page, hit promote, and it's going to bring up our hop links. Now these are the links that have your code on them. Mine's this. Yours will be what yours is. Now let's put a tracking ID on this. So what this is going to do, and I'm going to put just MLGS, for My Lead Gen Secret. This is going to tell me where these sales have come from. So when you do in the future, which is what I do, you're using other sources other than MLGS to promote the ClickBank products, you know where those sales came from. And these will show up inside of your sales charts inside of ClickBank later on. So you'll know, hey, so many came from my MLGS, so many came from this Facebook thing I did, so many came from whatever. You understand. Now, once you put that tracking ID in, hit generate hop links, and you're just going to copy that right there. So now we will come back to this in a second. Let's go back to My Lead Gen Secret, and let's log in there. And you want to leave everything else open that we've already opened. We're going to log in here, and here we are. We want to go to mailing system, and that brings us right here where I showed you yesterday. Now we're going to do select all with our leads. Now you remember yesterday there was 25,000. Today 25,200. They added 200 more leads, just as they said. Now here's your subject. Here's where we're going to put the email. Very, very important. Take this and delete it. It's always going to be there, but you need to delete it. It has some instructions, and right now you don't need to know anything else other than what we're doing, but make sure you delete that. Now, let's go back to our affiliate page on our email. We're going to go to the subject. We're going to copy. We're going to go back to our mail system. We're going to paste right there. Now, this says a YouTuber wants to hire you, name. Okay. Well, this code, or this, however you want to look at it or call it, does not work in this system. That's just a generic thing of where they want you to put in the person's name. This system has all of this information. So what you want to do is copy this right here, bring it up here, and you're going to paste, and then back it up, make sure you have your spacing right. Now what this is going to do is pull in the name of the actual lead. So every lead that we have first name, last name, email address, their IP addresses, their the date they signed up. There's all this information that we have that's within your leads. So anyway, so you want to do that. So that's one thing you have to change there. Now let's go back. Let's go. This is a pre-header. There are no, in the mailing system with MLGS, we don't have any pre-headers. And just real quick, what a pre-header is if when you get an email, it's what shows up right under or right next to the email before you open it. If there's nothing there, it usually shows the first line of the email. But anyway, this system does not have that, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to go in here to the body. We're going to go to here, go down to signature. Remember, don't do this. We're going to copy. We're going to come in here. We're going to paste it in here. Now, obviously, there's some things we've got to do here. We go right here, the name, just like we had talked about. You want to get rid of that. We're going to go up here. We're going to copy first name. We're going to put right here, and we're going to paste that into there, and let's put a comma at the end of it. Now, another thing, this is saying, some travel bloggers on YouTube are looking for ordinary YouTube users from country. Well, ours does not offer a country, but also we have leads that are from different countries. Most are from the US and Canada, but there's some from Mexico, things like that. It just depends on where they're signed up from, but most of them are from the US, but it doesn't really matter. So what you're going to do is take that country out, because otherwise it's just going to show YouTube users from country, and you don't want that, obviously. So let's do from, I don't know, area or region, or whatever makes sense. So users from your area. How's that look? To manage posting videos on their YouTube channels. Now it doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay, so now signature, obviously you want to put your name there. We can do, however you want to do it. Now, what I like to do on this is, just to show you real quick, you can go in here and do, change your font different ways, however you want to do it. Let's say we want to go with that. Size, I always like to change the size once and then just go back to like a 14 or something like that. You can do whatever you want, whatever you think looks better. Sometimes in the email swipes, and combining it with stuff that we have in here, it becomes different size letters and different, so I like to just start fresh, go ahead and change it all to one font, and then, go a little bit bigger and then go right back to a 14 or something like that with the whole thing. And then if you want, you can, make some tweaks or whatever to kind of personalize it, for whatever you want to do, make it look a little better. So with that said, so now what we're going to do is we have to put the link in here. Now, how we're going to do that? Well, we're going to go back here, right to the original page. Remember, that's why we did the right click so that this page stayed here. We're going to hit promote. We're going to have the tracking ID. We're going to put the MLGS in there so that we know where the lead came from. Generate the hop links. Copy to the clipboard. We're going to go back to the MLGS system. All right. Let's highlight this. We're going to go right up here to the link icon. Click it. We're going to write URL. We're just going to paste what we had just copied to our clipboard. Now, there's one more step I want to take here is let's go to the target, and we're going to do a new window. Now, what that does is when they click on this, it doesn't replace where they are. It's going to put it in a new window over here. So I just prefer that. So anyway, so we're there. Now, let's take a preview of this. So you want to go down here and preview it, kind of look at it, make sure everything looks good. Also, we can test our links, so let's do that. Okay, brings us to the page they wanted to be sent to, and everything's there, so we're going to close this. Now, another thing I want to point out here, and I know I'm going along real fast, but that's the beauty of videos, is that you can come back to this as many times as you want. You can rewind, fast forward, do whatever you want. So, perfect timing. What this is, allegedly, is where they send the email at around the time that they opted in to the mailing list. The logic behind it is that obviously they were on the internet at that point looking at different things and logged in and signed up and things like that. So logic would tell you that's probably a good time, whether it's midnight, 2 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 9 in the morning, doesn't matter. So that's what I like to do, is use that perfect timing every time. And then you're going to click send email and you are completely done. So I'm not going to send it right now because there's a couple things that I wanted to show you as well in the entire system. But that is it. You're done for the day. Once you get used to doing this, you literally tops half hour and you're done. And you just do it every day, and the leads will accumulate. And just to go to the leads, I wanted to show you this. And these are each day of the leads when they come into us. Anyway, but these are real leads. You can download them. You can put them in an autoresponder. You can do whatever. I personally just always leave them here and use this system as another system that I have. So, but anyway, so there's that. That kind of shows you where those are. There's a lot of different things that are in there, but maybe on the next video I'll kind of go through that and kind of show you around and show you a little bit more. We'll do maybe at least one more with showing you exactly how to do the copy and paste and do different things and go to the number 2 emails and things like that. But you're going to continue that process. Go down probably about 5 or 6 of these, somewhere in that range, and then come right back in and start over. And by the time you do that, as you see, there's 10 in that. The next one may have 3 or 4. The next one may have 6. Anyway, long story short, you're going to be several weeks going through this, or even month, going through, the first 5 or so. Well, by the time you come back, you're thinking, well, what if it's the same thing there? Well, there's 2 things with that. Number one, you're basically resending, let's say, a month later to the same one you sent it to. But also, if let's say it's 30 days later when you come back to this, that is, once you get to 200, that's another 6,000 people that have been added to your list that are fresh, new. So it's not like you're just coming up to the same people. And but anyway, and then these also will change over time. So, but anyway, so that's it. Hope you got a lot out of this. I will see you on the next video.